everyone, welcome back to the Mode Report YouTube channel, your report on all things fashion and lifestyle. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Levi's Ribcage full-length jeans. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? We're going to be talking about the fit, the style, the colour, the quality, and how they compare to the Levi's 501 jeans. So stick around because I think this is going to be a good one. As you guys probably know by now, I am a real denim devotee. I love jeans. They are such a staple in my wardrobe. I will wear them every day, for evening, for daytime. I just absolutely love them. And for the past probably about a year, to be honest, I've been looking for the perfect pair of kind of medium dark wash straight leg jeans, and it has just been impossible to find. In concept, the brief was simple. I was just wanting a pair of straight leg jeans, not too long, not too short, just a medium wash denim, but it was so difficult for all the reasons that finding good jeans is difficult. It's just impossible to find a pair that basically ticks all of those boxes. I've been hearing a lot of good things about the Levi's Ribcage jeans, and although I am easily influenced, I am quite hesitant when it comes to jeans because it's obviously such a subjective thing, and what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for the rest just because of how complicated the fit can be sometimes. But I went away and did some further research, and by research I mean watched a few more TikTok videos and read a few reviews, and the reviews were so overwhelmingly positive in a way that you just don't find with jeans very often. I just had to try them, and I can confirm that they are absolutely incredible. So these are the jeans in question. These are the Ribcage full-length straight jeans in a size 25 waist and a 32 leg, and the colour is the shade Dance Around. For reference, I'm 5'10", and for jeans I normally opt for a 26 or a 27 waist. Annoyingly, it just depends on the jeans and on the brand. To my knowledge, there are currently 4 styles of Ribcage jeans on the Levi's website. There's the wide leg, the bell bottom, the full-length straight jean, which are the ones that I have, and then straight ankle, which are basically a cropped version of what I have. So let's talk about the fit. As with all Levi's jeans, you can customize the waist and the length, and this is particularly helpful if you're on the shorter or the taller side like I am, and generic dress sizes just doesn't really work for you. This is so much better to help you get the perfect fit. So these jeans are designed to be a full length, hence the name, but they are not so full length that there's a lot of excess material at the bottom and it just looks kind of baggy. They're also not so cropped that it makes it awkward to pair with different kinds of shoes. They're just a really nice classic full length that hits just kind of at the bottom of the ankle according to the website images. So I actually bought these jeans in a 32 length instead of a 34, which would be my normal kind of full length fitting dress size because I'm tall. And that was just down to personal preference. I actually wanted the jeans to come up ever so slightly shorter on me. It's very incremental. They hit kind of just on the ankle rather than just at the bottom, and it's, as I said, it's purely preference. I just prefer them a tiny bit shorter, not cropped but just a little bit shorter. It's just given me a bit of variation with other jeans that I have, and I think that is just the look that I was going for, and it's a very nice length on me, and I'm really glad that I went with that option. And remember that these jeans also do come in a cropped version of the straight leg, so if you really need to play around with lengths, then you have that option too. When it comes to waist size, I've got 2 different styles of jeans from them, and they are in 2 different sizes, so it is a little bit inconsistent, but I would say the general rule when buying jeans from Levi's is to size down because the material always stretches. I got my Ribcage jeans in a 25, which is about 2 sizes down from what I'd normally go for, and again, this is just how the style is, it seems. I've not worn them so many times yet that they've really started to loosen up, but compared to my other pair of Levi's jeans, I can confirm that this definitely will happen. They will loosen up. So let's talk about the style of the jeans. So I think these are about as straight leg as you could ask for. I think with a lot of styles of jeans at the moment, the names of them are sometimes quite deceiving. You might buy a pair of jeans that are technically a straight leg. They may very much go up and down, but a lot of the time they are either really baggy or very slim leg. I think a lot of jeans seem to fall into this straight leg category, and that's not actually the case, and it just makes the buying experience just so much more confusing and annoying. But I can confirm that these are a very classic straight leg. They're very fitted on the top of the leg, they skim down just over the knee, there's no kind of gathering or bunching up there, and they are just a very well-fitting straight silhouette. As the name suggests, the Ribcage jeans are very high-waisted, and I know that this isn't to everyone's taste. A lot of people find this quite uncomfortable, but the material of these jeans is very, very soft. They've actually got a mix of elastane in the jeans as well. It's not a very high percentage, I'll put that on the screen for you, but it's just made the denim a lot softer, a lot stretchier, and so much more comfortable to wear throughout the day. I've worn these on a day where I was sat down all day, and normally that might mean that the denim would be digging in and feel very restrictive, but that didn't happen at all. And bearing in mind that these are also new and quite snug at the moment, and they were perfectly comfortable to wear all day. As you can see, the colour of these jeans, just the perfect kind of in-between mid-wash blue, which is exactly what I was looking for. I've got a lot of pairs of light denim, I've got a pair of quite dark indigo jeans, but I've been looking for the perfect in-between blue for such a long time, and I think it can be quite hard to come by. A lot of the time you might find jeans that have got a bit of a funny undertone, like almost a bit of a green or a grey undertone. Sometimes they're also too blue. That's something I was very conscious of. I obviously just want to buy things that are going to go with the rest of the clothes in my wardrobe, so I didn't want a pair of jeans that were going to be too blue because it would just kind of throw everything off. So it was a very specific colour that I had in mind. I also didn't want something that had too much of a grey undertone. It had to be that kind of perfect vintage washed blue, and these jeans are exactly that. They also have a bit of a wash down the middle as well, which really doesn't look too stark. It's just a really nice kind of lived in sort of colour. It just makes them look not quite as pristine as you'd want them. They just look very, very natural and kind of worn, but in a good way, not in an old kind of way. Levi's have so many different colours for the Ribcage jeans, but something to note is that they do change amongst the styles. So the full length Ribcage jeans have a different set of colours to even the ankle jeans. So just something to bear in mind because they're not exactly the same across all of the styles. So how do the Ribcage jeans compare to the 501 Originals? I actually do have a video reviewing the 501 Originals on my channel, so if you are interested, I will link it either on the screen or in the description below. So both of these jeans are known to be a very classic pair of straight leg jeans, but side by side, they are actually quite different. So let's go through some of those differences so you can decide which pair might be for you. So in terms of the feel of these jeans, the 501s are very much a thick, non-stretchy jean. They are very rigid and there is basically no movement in them in comparison to the Ribcage jeans. The Ribcage have that little bit of elastane that just makes them stretchier and contouring to your body shape in comparison to the 501s. The 501 jeans are quite a slim straight leg jean, I would say. In comparison to the Ribcage kind of are quite fitted at the top and they skim the leg and they're very straight all the way down. whereas the 501s just have a much more of a slim appearance to them. And I would say that's quite a big difference considering that these are both a straight leg jean. The 501s are a mid-rise, and I know that that will be preferable for a lot of people in comparison to how high-waisted the Ribcage jeans are. I actually prefer the Ribcage jeans. I do find them comfortable because they're stretchy, but in terms of how they fit personally on me, again, this is quite difficult to advise on because it's all personal preference and how it fits on yourself. But for me, the Ribcage jean is such a great fit. They are very contouring, they look great at the back as well. They really kind of suck you in and give you that shape. Whereas on me, the 501s are a little bit more of a relaxed fit. They are quite slim in how straight they are, but the fit on the waist is a little bit more relaxed. It doesn't give me as much of a shape as the Ribcage jeans do, but I know that that probably isn't the case for everyone, and a lot of people will find that the 501s are a better fit on them. So it's all about kind of trial and error really, but on my shape, that's how I find both pairs. Lastly, let's talk about sizing. So I have both of these jeans in different sizes on the waist. The 501s are in a 26 and the Ribcage jeans are in a 25. And both of these jeans fit me really well. The Ribcage jeans need loosening up a touch, but that is obviously what happens the more that you wear them. I think maybe there's a difference because the Ribcage jeans sit higher up. Maybe that's why they are a different fit. Leg length, again, these jeans are both supposed to be a full length straight leg jean. However, they do fit ever so slightly different on me. Both of these jeans are in a 32 and the 501s are quite long. I would say that these fit right at the bottom of the ankle and they kind of fall over my trainers in a way that I wish they were a little bit shorter. The Ribcage jeans, on the other hand, these are a perfect fit and these are also a 32, but these are just on the ankle. So it's very, very incremental. There's basically no difference, but it's enough to kind of just throw out a look a little bit, particularly when it comes to wearing flat shoes. There's just something in jeans being a little bit longer that just sometimes can make them look a bit awkward. And that's why I was glad that the Ribcage jeans are just a touch shorter. But yeah, that's another thing just to bear in mind, that the 501s are a touch longer in style. And finally, because I've been rambling for what feels like an age at this point, are they worth it? Are they worth the money? So these jeans and most of other Levi's jeans retail for about £110, which is a lot of money. That's a lot of money to spend on jeans. And I think it is often very hard to justify where the cost comes from with denim, because a lot of denim look and feel the same. And if you can find a pair of really great, well-fitting jeans from Zara, why would you spend that much money in Levi's? It's not like buying a jumper, for example, where you can see how the quality differs from a sort of cheaper brand to a more expensive one. A lot of the time it might be the material composition. Polyester is obviously a cheaper material, wool is going to be more expensive. That is a little bit more obvious, but with jeans I don't think it is a lot of the time. And yeah, if you can find a really great pair of jeans from Zara, for example, my most recent pair of jeans that I've had from Zara, I think I got them about 2 years ago and I absolutely loved them. I wore them to death. They were a pair of light denim, straight leg. They were actually called a barrel leg jean, but they were essentially just a kind of loose fitting straight jean. I have had to part ways with them now because the colour unfortunately has just completely gone and faded. And I think that's one of the areas where you can see the difference in quality. Not all jeans will do that, I don't think. I'm sure I've had other pairs of high street jeans from Zara or H&M and the colour hasn't faded and I've had them for a while, but for some reason they just did with this one. But a pair of the Levi's, you are going to have them for a very long time, and the quality, the colour, it will preserve. They will look as good as they did when you first bought them. The quality is always going to hold up with jeans like that. And another reason why I think the cost is worth it with these jeans is if you are someone who struggles with particularly leg length, if you are shorter, or like me, if you're taller, I think that's where you see the value in more expensive jeans, because you'll often find that you can get a more customizable waist and leg length. So I think the answer to whether the jeans are worth the cost or not is completely up to you, and whether you think that it's worth spending the money on them. I am someone who wears jeans pretty much every day. I wear them to work, and I wear them just during the day. I wear them to dress up. I love denim. For me, it is worth spending more money to get a pair of denim that I know is gonna last, something that I can go to and wear every single day, a style that I absolutely love, and having a fit that is perfect for me, because they are a very important part of my wardrobe. So if you're like me, you'll probably think that it is worth buying a pair of more expensive jeans because they are great, and it's amazing when you find a pair that actually fit and everything about them works for you. So I think for myself it's definitely worth it on that account. But I also definitely think that places like H&M, Zara, M&S do great denim. So I think that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments. I will be more than happy to answer them. I will also leave the link in the description box below to my 501 review video, and obviously to the jeans that I've been wearing in this video as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!